So today I'm making this look using a red eyeshadow. This one, you can see, is absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. This is from Makeup Forever and this is the shade Morello Cherry. Absolutely stunning. I hope you will like this look. I did two versions of this look, one with my nude lips like this, and I did a very vampy dramatic lips. So you'll see the two versions of it, and let me know in the comments if you like this type of video where I talk in front of the camera, even if it's quite awkward and if I am not very comfortable. But yes, I wanted to make a change because it can be a little bit boring to see always the same thing, always the same tutorials, always the same editing. So yeah, I hope you will like the little change. So yeah, now we can go and let's get started. So here, this is the vampy look. You can see very dark and dramatic. And here, this is the toned down version with some nude lips. We have the close-up. You can see it's very colorful, bold, and very appropriate for party and night time. I already prepared my skin with this cream, Shunli. Don't know if this is the good pronunciation, but this is anti-aging cream that I use because, you know, I am not the youngest person on YouTube, and I use this cream because I want to fight the sign of aging, and hyaluronic acid is very nice for that. It plumps up your skin, and it is a very nice moisturizer because it's very thick. So I have some dry skin on my cheeks, so it helps for that. And yeah, I like it because it's not scented, so this is a good point for me. And I prepare my skin with my favorite foundation of the moment at the drugstore, and this is L'Oreal Infallible, and this is in the shade 104. I already did my eyebrows too with Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Brow Pomade in Ebony. I am priming my eyes with Urban Decay Primer Potion, the original one. Now I am using Desert Sands from Naked Peak with a blending brush onto the lid. I love this shade. This is the dupe for Uninterrupted from MAC. This is a more sturdy yellow tone eyeshadow. This is a very pretty transition color. I am using now Peach Smoothie to tone down the yellow tone to make the transition with the rest of the lid. I like this one because this is like a flesh tone color. My favorite part, the red eyeshadow. I love this one. You can see it doesn't create any fallout, and this is not something that happens very often with vivid colors like this. This is a matte shade, but you can see it's very pigmented, and just with one swipe it's red like this. So I blend the product especially on the center and outer part. And of course you want to blend the two colors together with a clean brush like this. And I am going back and forth with that shade and to build the color. Now with Corrupt, which is a black matte eyeshadow, I am using this single brush here onto the lower part of my eyes like this. And I am creating like eyeliner, but that is very smudge, very smoky, and I go back and forth with the black, the red to build the color to the intensity I want. So you can see this eyeshadow is not as pigmented as my Makeup Forever one. It takes a little bit more time, but it's always better to add more product than to remove because it's much more easier. Now with this very fine brush, I am adding a little bit of the product here onto the lower lash line and also onto the rim of the eyes. It can give you a sick or vampire look, but this will be toned down with the black eyeshadow that we put after. and you blend the colors together like this, so you don't create any harsh line. Again, with correct and with a smudge brush, you want to intensify the black here, especially on the root of the lashes, so that you create like an eyeliner, but still very smoked out. I like to use a smudge brush like this because it's more pigmented that way. And of course you want to blend the colors and to build. Now I am highlighting my inner corner with Magic Act, which is a foil eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. This is a pale champagne gold color that I put here onto the inner corner and joining the colors together. And as always, you want to blend that color with the rest of the makeup. Now I am highlighting the brow bone, but with a matte shade this time. This is Vanilla Bean. I am using a fat brush like this because there is a lot of space on my lid, and I'm using that onto the brow bone and blend the colors together again. I'm using a black pencil from Urban Decay here onto the lower lash line to intensify the look. And now I am adding my lashes. I would not recommend this one because you can see into the inner part, they are very long, and you know, my eyelids goes on top of my natural lashes, so it can create a strange look. You know, the lashes go in front of your eyes, and it closes up your eyes and it doesn't open up your eyes, and this is not something that I like about these eyelashes. But for this look I wanted to try them because they are quite new for me, and this is Temptress from House of Lashes. I can give you other recommendations for false lashes for Monolith. Now you want to join your real eyelashes to the fake. Now I am covering the glue, which is white, with my black eyeliner. Of course, because my lashes are so fine, I am using some mascara onto the lower part. Here I am cleaning up the mess. I am using Colourpop products today on my lips, and I am using Hilary pencil and lipstick. You can see they are very different. The lipstick is more on the red side and the lip liner is more on the purple side. Here I am cleaning up the mess with some foundation and a concealer brush. Now that we are done with the lips, we can move on to the contour. I am using Sculpt from MAC as always. Here onto the cheek, on the forehead, on the jawline. And I like also to bronze up my face a little bit with that. And I'm using a fluffy brush, which is much more smaller, onto the nose, so that it creates a little bit of contour, because you can see the bridge is so flat. Now I am adding a little bit of bronzer. I like to do that especially with vampy look like this, because you know, dark lips and dark eyes like that can wash out your face and create a more thick face, so this is not something you want. Now I am adding Blush Baby onto the cheeks. This is a very neutral shade from MAC. This one is nice because you can see it's very bold, so we keep it very soft. And here a little bit of bronzer. This is still from MAC, that I add everywhere to avoid the thick look. Now some highlights. This is Champagne Pop from Decca and Jaclyn Hill. Look at that glow, it's absolutely stunning. This is a gold peachy highlight. There is a little smile on my face because I love what it does. It gives me so much more life and so much more volume onto my face. And I use it also on the tip of the nose, on the bridge, a little bit on the cupid's bow, and of course you want to blend that because I put too much product. And I blend the product here onto the nose because it was too intense. I add some product here on the forehead and on the chin. And this is the completed look. Very bold, very colorful. This is not something that I do very often here because I am more about easy and effortless looks. But sometimes I find it more fun to make such bold and more edgy looks. So I hope you will like it too. Now this is the other version of the look, which is a more toned down lip. This is a nude lip. I am using Gerard Cosmetics in nude. I love this lipstick because this is a nude color, but it doesn't wash out your face too much. It has a peachy undertone, as you can see, so it doesn't create a dead look, you know. This is not something I like. And I am lining the lips, gives more definition to the lips, with BFF from Colourpop. This is a nude lip liner, very creamy. It gives more definition to the lips. I like to line the lips and go back here in the corners like this. So this is the nude lips. I wanted to make a third option with some gloss on top so that it creates more floaty look. So this is still from Gerard Cosmetics. This is the shade Nude, and really love it. And I love to use it also on its own because it's very pigmented. So this is the completed look. I hope you will like these two looks, and for more you can also subscribe and join me on Instagram.